So when I touched the tree and that happened so strongly for the first time, it lasted a few moments. It was a pretty graphic, and when I touched it, I thought of movies like Avatar, Pocahontas, um, Mulan, things like that, to where they kind of communicate with nature in some way, shape, or form. I think in Avatar they would connect the braid of their hair, like the antenna part of their hair, to the tree, and then they could talk to the tree. The same they did with the animals as well. And they give you some truths in movies, but they don't say it as truth. They show it as, oh, this is a fictional thing, but in truth, it's actually very true. So I spoke with the Holy Spirit and I said, what is your name? I know we call you Mother Earth, but it's my understanding that your ancient name is Kai, Kai. I said, is that your name? She said, yes. And I said, okay, well, I won't be calling you Earth anymore. I'm going to call you by your name, is, Mother Kai. So now when you hear me refer to Earth, it's going to be her true name. And she is a feminine spirit. She is mother, right? And so I asked her, can everyone do that? Like connect? And she said, no, there are some people that are genetically connected to nature, as well as the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. And she said the races that are the species of lowercase g gods, gods, we are connected because we share genetic coding and melanin. So we kind of innately, if we quiet ourselves enough, if we get in ground enough, we can hear nature. I believe it was one of the great inventors. I forget his name. Was it Booker T? The gentleman that can. I feel so bad. I can't think of his name right now. Was it Washington Carver? I believe. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The one that invented peanut butter and millions of other inventions that were stolen by others. But him, genius, he said that he would sit in nature and the plants would give him the ideas of his inventions, and they thought he was crazy, but really he was brilliant. And he's not lying. There's a lot of times where I can go sit by the water in nature, and then I get any kind of idea or answer to any question that I have, whether it's in history, whether it's spiritual, whether it's anything. And we get that connection, and that's what happened. So I'm not saying that other people cannot develop that skill, but I am saying that your avatar is prone to that type of information, especially if you are the species of lowercase g gods, right? And that would be the Negro and Hamites, the black, what people call black people, right? So, with that being said, she says that we should ground, like touch the soil or the grass with our feet for at least 30 minutes a day, and that will regenerate us. And actually, it's very healing to us as well. And that's how we can kind of recharge, and we should do that. She also says that the Holy Spirit also says that we need at least 2 hours in the sun to activate our vitamin D. It gives to give us energy. And when they say activate in science, what their meaning is your skin is actually eating the sun. It gets nourishment from the sun. It gets messages from the sun, and it takes up to 2 hours to get that. And a lot of us are vitamin D deficient because we're sitting in cubicles all day, or office all day, and we're not getting the proper amount of sun. So you want to make sure, especially in the spring and summer when the sun is abundant, you want to get your 2 hours in, because that 2 hours allows you to activate the vitamin D. And vitamin D is good for so many things in our body, because that's the way that our bodies are very similar to plants. We're more like plants than other races of people. So, but anyway, I got off subject. when you do that and meditate in nature, listen. You may either hear, I don't know, some people may hear, I can feel and see a picture of the feeling from nature. But people pick up in different ways. So try it. I suggest you try it. I've also, this is kind of off subject. You can go back to certain time periods, and if that plant or tree, especially trees, because they're older trees, you can see what happened in that time period too. I don't have to touch a tree to do that. As a matter of fact, I can ask it and then dream it and see it. So a lot of times I get in-depth real-time dreams about it. But if that's not something you do, if you don't have the dream gift, you can touch nature and get that information, touch the ground, connect with it, and ask like, hey, can you show me so and so? Practice, and it will work. I know I sound mentally insane to a lot of people, but I assure you I am the most sane person you will ever meet. I'm a very grounded and tuned person. I am not into witchcraft. However, I love and respect nature because it's an expression of our Mother Kai. And I am connected to it because I'm connected to the Holy Spirit. I'm connected to Mother Kai. So I just want you to try it. Male or female, doesn't matter. Especially if you are a God species, if you are a Negro or a Hamite or what they call African, or just a black race, try it and you will see. We've done this. They call them earth whisperers. We have done this for millions of years, and you should get back to it because you're still capable of doing it very easily. I just wanted to kind of bring that up today and talk about it because something made me think of it. There's a bird, I don't know if you can hear it in my video, but there is a bird that has been outside of my window going caw, 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 like all morning. And I tried to wait because usually the birds stop chirping around this time to do the video, but this one is not letting up. It's in a tree right in front of the house. We have actually an older tree right in front of our home, and it's going caw, caw, caw. So I was like, you know what? I'm talking about nature. Y'all just gonna have to hear nature because nature speaks. All right. So I just want you to kind of get in that. I thought that was a really awesome story to tell. Be careful doing that though too, because there are some places that are very demonic in nature, and some people like us, if we go to those places, like let's say you go to one of those plantations in the South, you might feel the evil energy as well. A lot of times I know not to go somewhere based on that because the land, there's been so many atrocities and evils on that land, it becomes like a portal for stuck entities and negative energy. So you need to feel your way through places, and some places you might just have that feeling like I don't want to enter there. If you get that feeling and then like you get like the hairs on your neck stand up, don't go on it. Okay, that's usually some demonic entity or something that is a huge force field there. Don't even mess with it, go around. So the earth will tell you. The earth will tell you before you even enter an area. Like in certain places, like when we're driving on trips and stuff, I can tell like I don't want to stop in this area. It's like it's too much pain here. It's too much negative energy. But just be careful of it. But other than that, you know, try it. Have a good day. Love you.